Hello traders, John at StockBookie.com. Today we're looking at Apple on the daily, weekly, monthly time frames using technical analysis here at StockBookie.com. If you like these videos, go to my website, sign up, it's free, or click down here in the bottom right hand corner and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Traders, if you're looking for a new broker, check out CobraTrading.com/promo/StockBookie. Best in the business, been using these guys for years. If you're an active trader, check out CobraTrading.com. You will not be disappointed. All right, let's go into the daily chart of Apple. It was up 3.58% or $5.64 on news of the iPhone, I believe. We had 44 million, so we had a good pop on volume. Amazon, Google went off, supposedly great earnings, good revenue, blah, blah, blah. And this thing pops above the big trend line we've been talking about for a long, long time. So if you go back here, actually I'll go back on the weekly chart, we can look at it that way. But bulls, you're still above the 20, the 50, and the 200 MA, so you're in a bullish stance, and now we recaptured this trend line right here. So let's see if we can hold, which I'm sure we will. We're going to open up on Monday with light volume. These things will just float because we'll wait on more big earning news. Tesla on, I think, the 1st. Apple on November 2nd, I believe, so watch for that. But we did come into this high pivot and then this overhead resistance up in here because we had a pivot here, a pivot back in here around 162.47. Then we had the high pivot here at 163.95 and then the all-time high, which is 164.94. So let's watch for these areas. Again, popping up into earnings. Will this continue going into November 2nd? Possibly. So let's keep an eye on that one. Keep an eye on volume too. If it starts to drop off, we'll probably just end up chopping around sideways, waiting for the earnings report, which is a 50-50 shot. Could go up, could go down. Higher prices, I would be looking at 175 to 180 if it does pop up on earnings. If it drops, then we'll be looking for gap fill and these low pivots as well as the 200 MA around 150. So higher prices 175, 180, lower prices 150 to 147. If it really starts to sell off, it can even do 142.81 double bottom. So right now, I'm not going to try to figure out which way this thing's going to go. I'm just going to look for a pattern, and I'm going to watch volume 2, and let's see what happens on November 2nd on earnings. Weekly chart. Weekly chart I wanted to show you. We've been in this channel for a long, long time, guys. So we've been since 9/10 of 2012 was the high. We come down. We make a bottom off this support area, which was once consolidation, which becomes support. We ended up holding that. I'm going to put a trend line down in here. And then we took off, made new highs up in this area. And here we are again. You could, I was looking at this upper trend line. I mean, you could pull it up and put it onto here, but I like the fact that we pivot here, came down, retested 142.81 and the 20 MA, then we popped right up, try to get past it. This is when all the bulls were, oh, here we go, and then they faked them out again, and now here we're going up one more time. And you can make a little case for a little head and shoulder pattern here on the weekly if this comes down on earnings, and if that happens, you measure this to here. Here, I'll show you how to measure a head and shoulder. So if you measure that to there, then you take this measurement and you put it down to here, and that brings us right to this high pivot for the most part and the 200 MA on the weekly chart. So if this head and shoulder plays, we crack the trend line or the neckline here, then we'll see if that thing's going to play out. And again, it's a little too early. We could pop up and go to 170, 180, and that head shoulder will be gone. But that's the big area we've been watching. Every time we get up here, falls back. We're right back here into this section. Remember, high, 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 and look at the symmetry, guys. So this could be a breakout up here if we do, but if we make one more high and we start rolling over, then I think we're going to start falling apart and we're going to go test this lower trend line again. So keep an eye on earnings. Like I said, 50-50 shot. Right now, it could do anything. We're back above that trend line here. This is a weekly. Let's see if we close on Friday above it and below it, and then we'll redetermine where this thing can possibly go. Monthly chart, though, again, it's a little bit of a high flyer. We are away from the 20 MA. 20 MA sitting at 126.69. So you do have a good night, nice, what would that be, 63, 30-something dollar fall if it goes back into this area here. So watch for that, and you still have support. So right now, we're just testing this channel. Let's see if we can finally break it, or does it break down and come right back down to this channel down here, and then we take it from there. Again, guys, going into earnings at the 50-50 shot. If you're going to play it, don't load the house. Options, shares, whatever, just don't go crazy. Make sure you're in a number of positions, other than Apple, and trading. That's the name of the game, guys. You got to keep putting trades out there with strict money management, and just keep taking winners off, putting new ones on, and keep it going. So, all right, guys, so that's Apple. If you have any other questions, send me an email, comment. Please like the video down here, and don't forget to subscribe as well. Again, thanks for stopping by. I really do appreciate it. God bless. See you on the charts.